Hello, my name is Vanessa from Navistar Legal. In our last video we talked to you about talent, and we hope you've managed to implement a couple of things that we talked about in that video. In today's video, which is a series we're doing with our friends at Elevate, we are talking to you about female progression. The problem is that while legal leadership teams are female heavy, within the business there is diminished female leadership talent. Untapped female leadership potential is often wasted, and talented women are not progressing and not diversifying within the business. The business can suffer as a result. As Globe Law's contributor Ida Abbott points out, women do have natural leadership qualities and attributes: emotional intelligence, team building, collaboration and empowering others. But often they're seen like Goldilocks, too soft or too rough, but rarely just right. Raising women's confidence in how to appreciate these core skills and the value that they can actually bring to the business is something at Navistar we're really keen to do. Confidence is intrinsic to appreciating the value that you bring to the business. Confident thinking, like all of the best thinking that we have, starts with good independent thinking. This is why Nancy Kline's thinking environment was game-changing for me. When you are thinking for yourself courageously and independently, confidence in your own thinking and your vision for the business grows. What Nancy Kline has observed after years of research is that the most important factor in whether people can think for themselves well is actually how they're being treated by the people with them while they're thinking. There are 10 behaviours or components that seem to really help the most, including things like attention, equality, ease, appreciation and encouragement, and asking really powerful, incisive questions. For people to think well, being listened to is powerful. Women are great listeners, as are many men. To think best for ourselves, we can benefit hugely from the generative attention of another person listening to us, and listening to us in a holistic and non-judgmental, non-interventionist way. I used to think I was a great listener, but mostly I was waiting to respond, waiting to fix the problem, or for my turn, or I was distracted by another stream of my own thinking, and I wasn't present. I've experienced the incredible things that can happen when you provide a composed and present listening environment for someone else to explore their own thinking in. Their thinking lights up and confidence grows in a non-judgmental space that you as a listener can create. So I've got 3 suggestions which can really help and provide an environment for thinking freely and growing in confidence. The first thing you can do is spend some time listening to a colleague in a different way and take turns. You can start by asking a question and really assure your partner, your thinking partner, that you're going to really listen to their answer, and that you're going to keep listening and you're not going to stop listening until they have actually told you that they've finished, until they've indicated that they've come to the end of a wave of thought. The key commitment to each other is not to interrupt. You might think the person will go on forever, but generally that's not the case. Normally what happens is people are given the floor and then they guard that space. But if they're actually given an opportunity, an uninterrupted opportunity to think and speak without interruption in a deeply attentive environment, they tend to say what they've got to say and then come to a stop. And you know you're going to get your turn. So the last thing you need to do is provide a really relaxed and easeful listening space to ignite that other person's thinking. Try not to worry about silence. Sometimes people go silent, but that doesn't mean they've stopped thinking. So keep watching the video series which we filmed kindly with our friends at Elevate, and we hope you've enjoyed this video.